James, many congratulations through to yet another quarter-final here at the World Grand Prix. How would you assess your performance tonight?
Oh, it's average, wasn't it? It was good enough. There was enough opportunities that were given to me, and it's magical. So really happy, and I'm really happy. What can I say?
And playing a really good friend in Gezi, did that make it extra difficult up there?
Oh, it's awful. I don't want to play him, do I? You know, I want to smash everyone else to bits. I don't want to play Gezi. He's the nicest bloke in darts, in my opinion. Him, Johnny Clayton, pretty crap to play a friend. And the last time I did something like that was probably Adrian Lewis. Not very nice, and it's not up there with my favourite things to do.
You mentioned there he's quite fired up, Gezi, in the early stages. Were you feeding off that energy as well?
No. It was a bit of false what he was doing, and I know Gezi well enough to know that it wasn't really the Gezi. If it was the real Gezi, he would have smashed you 3-0 and probably beat me like 9-2 or something like that in legs. But it is what it is. Happy. As I say, I'm really lucky to be really close to Gezi. My son constantly goes on about going to Gezi's fish and chip shop and staying at his house and going to his swimming pool, because Gezi's done like marvellously well. And I think as long as Gezi will invite me still, I'm going to take Arthur Bear and Alfred, take them to his house, and we'll have some fun.
You mentioned after beating Peter Wright, you're really enjoying the game again. Is that mentality having a real positive?
No, I didn't enjoy that. You don't. I enjoy playing and beating Peter because he's not as close to me, But that was not a nice feeling playing Gezi, and it's that's not fun, and it shouldn't be fun, when you play a friend and when you beat a friend, that shouldn't be fun. Is it rewarding financially? Yeah, 100%. But if you like that and you enjoy that, you're a little bit weird. And I'm very weird, but I'm not that weird.
And up against Mike De Decker, appearing in his first TV quarter-final, how much of a factor could that experience be in your favour?
I couldn't really care about him, to be fair. He's a lovely kid. Do you know one thing about him? He's got a very, very strong characteristic, and he's a strong characteristic and strong, and that's what he is. He's very confident, he's very vibrant, he's very new, but I'm ready for him. Don't worry about that. I'm ready for him.
Perfect. Thanks, James.
Cheers. Thank you,
James. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
There was a leg in that third set. I think it took you 10 darts to get off, which is very uncharacteristic for yourself. But it's a leg that you managed to win. I imagine those legs feel extra good for you and probably hurt Gezi in this situation quite a lot.
You've got to use some throws to warm up, haven't you? No, I was panicking, I was panicking, and I didn't deal with it as the most professional way I should have done. So, but I won, and let's not sugarcoat things. Gezi is one of the very, very best players in the world that you can play. He isn't going through the best stage in the world, don't get me wrong, but he is one of the very, very best dart players in the world. And I think we all sugarcoat it, we all overlook it. I would like to also say, me and Gary Anderson don't get on very well at times, but what I will say is, you're all missing the biggest trick in the world. I would believe that Luke Humphries is probably the second or third best world champion we've ever had. We've had world champions, Gary's one of them, we've had Adrian Lewis, we've had lots of them. Luke Humphries has won almost everything after the world championships and before it. I really think that the public and yourselves, the public, I believe that yourselves are failing a little bit, because we've never had a world champion like it. The last world champion we had as good as him, maybe Michael, but before him was Phil Taylor. And I feel really sorry for Luke Luke Humphries, and it's not. I don't need to do this. I could have finished the conversation 30 seconds ago and walked out the door. Luke Humphries is probably the second or the third best world champion we've ever had, and you're not embracing it, and you're not going to get someone that's as great as him for a long time. I think you need to grab hold of him and celebrate it. Things he's doing are like magnificent. I'm not going to rant on like Gary did. Well, not quite as much. But honestly, I swear, like the things he's done and the things he's won. You tell me another world champion that's won as much as he has done afterwards. Tell me. And you're not embracing it, and it's quite sad for darts. If it was Olympian gold medalist, Luke Humphries has won more than any Olympian gold medalist in the last 3 or 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, and he has. Yeah, and you're still talking about, and it's not a personal vendetta towards Littler, because he's going to do his bloody own thing. If he wants to win everything 20 times, he's going to do that. But you've got someone that's so special and winning so much, and he's so talented, and it's so sad that you're not celebrating him. My opinion. Tell me the last world champion that won as many things as he has. There's not been any, mate. There's not been any. So I think I don't want to jump on the Gary Anderson like Moni thing, but I really think you should celebrate him a lot more. Because not for him, not for the press, but for darts, he is something special. He really is something special. So make sure you promote him.
James, in Blackpool, Humphries mentioned that you were doing a lot of work together and a lot of training together. Yeah. Is that still going on? And can you just... you're not training with anymore? Any reason why not?
I'm an old boy, and I know I can push anyone like him. I know I can push him. And the truth be known, if Blackpool, the results would have gone a little bit different, it would have been different. But no, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. And it's very, very, very rarely that you come along on a generational thing where someone's very special. And he's very special. And I believe that the press should be... You should be building him up, because he's bloody good. He's bloody good. Because I'm not like someone... Stop coughing. I'm not someone that like... I don't really care about darts. But the world champions of the last 10, 15 years, can you tell me any of them that have progressed and dominated and won tournaments after that? There's none.
Names you mentioned.
Michael, maybe. I actually think what he's doing is probably greater than what Michael's done in a short space of time. I think Michael's like different gravy, but what Luke's doing at the moment, it's magical, and we're not grabbing it. Any other sport in the world, we'll grab it and we'll be like, look at this guy, he's amazing. And instead we're publicising other people that aren't quite as amazing. And it's quite sad. Thank you.
James, have you personally been inspired by what Luke's achieved over the last 12
No, not one little bit. Not one little bit. Not one little bit. He's a great kid. I believe every time I play him I'm going to beat him. He hasn't got the Phil Taylor effect. But he's bloody special. He's bloody special, and he's great at what he does.
Do you think in the modern game any one player can go on and dominate the way that Phil Taylor did?
No one will ever be as dedicated and as prominent as Phil was. Phil sacrificed everything, and none of us are willing to do that. And Phil will always be the greatest dart player that walked. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know.
And just going back to the game tonight, we know there's a lot of respect between you and Gezi. There was a nice embrace between you at the end there. Can you tell us what Gezi said to you at the end?
No, it was some swear words, but it was nice. So yeah. I mean, again, Gezi's like he's magic, Gezi. There's a few of them, Adrian Lewis. over the years, even though he wronged me a little bit. There's a few of them, you know. Johnny Clayton's like magical. Yeah, he's one of a few people that are very, very special people in darts, and perhaps don't always get like the rub of the green. You know, when I was playing Gessie tonight, and the crowd were going what they were saying, you know, it doesn't take like a great person to work out what they were saying. You know, you think it's putting him off, but I don't want to dig in too deep, but that's what you do because it's human nature. And yeah, it's not quite fair, you know. Gessie's one of the best dart players in the world. He always will be. It doesn't quite always get the equal rub of the green.
Cheers, James.
Thank you.
James, just one from me.
Yeah, no
You've been
problem.
quite open about your health and pancreatitis over the past year. With everything that you've been through, if you was to lift a trophy on Sunday, would that be the most special trophy you've lifted in your darts career?
No, the most special trophy would be with me to retire and spend it with my family and my wife, and you know, this isn't important, you know. I'll try as hard as anyone, you know, if not more harder than most people. But the most important thing for me is Alfred George Wade, Arthur James Wade, and Samantha. You know, when you get poorly or you're not quite right, that you realise what things are most important. You know, and you know, my children are the most important thing. I don't know how many of you have got children. You got children? No. See, as soon as you have children, you'll realise that these questions are quite nonsensical and they're quite irrelative. But it'd be great when you do have children. And I think, anyway, children. None of you got children.
I've got four-legged children.
Yeah, but so it's the most. What you got?
Dogs.
Which ones?
Oh, you know, Luke Humphries.
Yeah, Luke Humphries. Yeah, but none of you got children, so it's like quite strange because none of you have that. Dave will tell you, like it's the most powerful, most important thing in the world, and until you have that, you don't understand that. And the last thing you want to be doing is stuck in a German hall or a Dutch hall or an English hall playing darts when you can be at home with your children, because the most precious thing in the world is your children.